Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today I'm reading for November 10th through the 16th. Interesting times as we are always in. Now remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, Holy Spirit, God, Source, and ask that whatever is needed to be said comes through. Okay, let's see. Now this is the overview, not the main reading. So my Samsung, your main reading will be coming out a little bit later. Okay, so overview, what's going on in the world. Now, the cards I will be using for all the for the main readings, I will be using my Radleigh Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also use my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, Frances Monroe, Judy Mastrangelo, my Emily Anderson crystal deck, and I will be using my Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland and Nyx Rowan. Now, we are coming up to a new moon, and we are in a waxing moon. So when we go from full moon to new moon, that is when it's getting smaller and smaller. I'm sorry, we're in a waning moon, and it gets smaller and smaller, and this is when we start to release, or when we should be releasing. So the waning moon says, what do we need to release? So there's a lot of things, a lot of tensions, a lot of stressors, a lot of anger, a lot of vengefulness that just needs to be let go of. Now, you have to figure that out for yourself, though, okay? I was just giving some suggestions. Now, we also have the new moon is coming up in Scorpio, and this is a really, really good time to work through fears. And we are in a darker energy here right now. We've got a lot of water energy going on right now. We have water, we have earth. We do have a little bit of fire coming in, but there's just a lot of things to work through. Remember, fear is a tool of the devil. It is trying to keep you from your blessings, and it could be something that you may want to even release. Now, for this reading, I am going to use my Radleigh Valentine Angel Wisdom cards and my Osha Zen Tarot deck, if I can get this out. And again, remember, on all the decks, all the cards, I have prayed, meditated, and infused Reiki energy to them all. Now let's go over here for a moment, though. Let's see what's going on in the stars. I'm going to go to that one website that I like a lot. It gives a good little overview of where things are. So let's see, where are we at here? Do we see them? Yes, we do. Okay, so we have on the 10th of November, Mercury, and that is the, that is communication. And it is going direct right now. That is communication. It has things to do with electronics. It has to do with what's going on in the air. A lot of this has to do with transmissions that even come through us. It's entering Sagittarius. Now, we do not have any real fire except for Aries, which is in the North Node. So Sagittarius, I do feel like communications will be on fire. I feel like they will be they will be something that creates a lot of very strong and high passions. Now, we have Mercury on the 10th again, 1 degree, the first degree, the new beginning, the new start. It is squaring. Now remember, squaring is kind of like that, it's like the pressure is being put on each other. It's the turning the charcoal briquette into a diamond. It's the, the pressure that the, when the irritant of the sand is in the oyster, it becomes a pearl. So it's meant to pull something out that is better, but it is not an easy transition. Now, it's squaring with Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn is very rule-oriented. Pisces is very deep energy, very mystic energy. It has a lot of things from the past that it holds on to, and that Pisces energy just flows. It kind of is one of those energies that transcends time. It transcends emotions. Saturn in Pisces is like, Saturn and Pisces, it's not necessarily a good mix, but it is something that really pulls out a lot of garbage, if you want to say. It's kind of like having that cyst removed. It's something that's been hanging around, and even though it's going to be a little bit on the hard side, or the harsh side, it's something that needs to come out. It's something that needs to be shown. So Mercury, again, whatever's going on, it's going to be very passionate energy around that 10th, 11th, 12th, and I would go even before the 7th to the 12th. It's going to be very passionate energy, passionate messages that are coming out there, and it's kind of like, just that old like a boil that needs to be burst. Okay, I know that sounds kind of gross, but it just has to bubble out. It just has to be released. It may not necessarily be comfortable for anyone. It may be gross and grimy and just old yucky stuff, but it had to happen. Now we come to the 11th, where we have Mars 21. Now 21 is that world card in the major arcana. Mars is in Scorpio. Mars likes to be in Scorpio. That is one of its home planets. Mars is you can say the god of war, if you want to even say that. And Scorpio, I mean, destructive, Pluto type of energy here too. So a lot of high, just so much garbage just being exposed. Okay, the 11th. It is opposing, and there is again this high, if I can say this, it has this high energy. It has this high exposure. People energies just going after those secrets, after whatever needs to be exposed again. It is opposing Uranus, which is retrograde, 21 again in Taurus. Expect the unexpected, especially in that earth energy, money, job, career. So we've got, it's really difficult to say, except that the 10th through the 11th through that 13th is going to be very emotionally, passionately charged energy. So do not feel alarmed if you are, if you feel like you're just a little bit more on edge, and you just feel sometimes like things are just bubbling up like a little volcano. We've got a volcano type of energy going on around this 10th, maybe even this 9th to maybe this 13th, 14th, 15th. New moons do mean, though, new beginnings, new starts. So things can change. We have a lot of feminine energy going on at the same time. We do have on the 13th Scorpio, the sun in Scorpio will be opposing again that Uranus. Expect the unexpected, especially in, this Taurus is our money, job, career. It is our grounding. This could be like a little bit of an earthquake, a little bit of a volcano just ready to spew, ready to burst. Okay? So I know that doesn't necessarily sound very inviting, but it's like it has to be released in order to heal. Okay? So just have faith. Keep your vibrations elevated. It's very important for you to do that because otherwise, you can make things, it can just feel that much. It can just feel very harsh. Okay? If that makes any sense. Anyway, remember, waning moon, releasing, new moon in Scorpio, working through your fears. It really is all about facing fears. This is facing fears. But again, too, I have posted this a couple of times. I have talked about this a couple of times. Every decade of my life, there has been messages that, oh my gosh, henny penny, the sky is falling. And somehow we get through each of these decades. So have faith, believe that there is more and something better to come. Okay? And this is not to scare you. This is just so when a message like this comes through and things happen this way, this is God saying, okay, I prepared you. I told you. So when these things happen, know that you'll get through this. Know that God is in control, okay? And you can say, okay, You know, I was told, I was prepared. I can see how everybody else's energies are all this, you know, are out of control. But mine, I know that I can, you know, I know that I will be fine. Okay, here we go. Those two actually popped out. And use that to be a comfort in many ways. Okay, we have two more that has, oh, we've got a couple that have popped out. So we have three that have popped out. That good old Justice card that seems to come through. Let's do these, since these are, well, let's, okay. We have two, and I'm sorry, my throat is still a little bit funky, so I am using a cough lozenge. Let's see what we've got here, okay? Holy Spirit, what do you want to say? Here we go. So whatever is happening, this is Major Arcana, this is the Chariot. Whatever is happening is going to be very, very fast, okay? This has to do, this is connected with Metatron. This is very much time-oriented. Metatron is, you know, is known to be Enoch in, you know, before the flood. Walked, talked with God, knew that the, you know, knew the, oh, look at that. We also have that waning moon here too, right? Is that the waning? No, I'm sorry. That's the waxing moon. Or that even could be part of that new moon cycle too. So we do have just a lot of things happening, a lot of changes happening faster than we want to even consider, happening faster than is even in our control. This is the 7. 7 is a God source number. It's that divine intervention. It's that divine umbrella. And what we have here is rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. Now, one of the things about this, about the Chariot that I'm always telling you about, and it's interesting, he's holding his hand up and there is a light that is guiding. You can see that he does not have any sense of control over, well, I guess these are unicorn horses. He has no sense of control. He is having faith. He is believing that whatever is to happen, it will happen, and it will bring him to a better space. Okay, so we have Metatron. We have 7. Metatron, again, has a lot to do with time. And there is a good outcome with this. Remember, rewards that come from hard work. But again, there is a lot of faith here. There is a lot of, you know what, I'm going with this flow and I will come out of it much better than I actually thought I could ever come out of it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Reversed. All right, the Sun, again, coming out of it much better than you ever thought you could. So the Sun has an association with fire sign Leo, and we do have Mercury going into Sagittarius, so there could be a connection with this. Uriel is the archangel of light, of wisdom, bringing wisdom and light to things that may have been in the dark. You know, the dark cannot stay around the light. So the Sun is a good outcome. The Sun is, so whatever's happening very, very fast, it does have a good outcome. It may be a little bit on the harsh side. It may be one of those things that we do not want to go through, but it does turn out so much better than we thought. So we have to have patience. We have to have faith. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine, and this is a 19. So we can take the 9. 9 is a completion card. You've got everything you need. We can add the, you know, a 1 is a new beginning. Add 1 plus 9 together, it becomes a 10. 10 is a transitional number. You are going into a better space. It may not necessarily always feel. Remember, what the planets are saying, something has to erupt. But the cards are saying we get through this, and there it is a time of, it says, a time of great joy and success. So 10, 1, new beginning, 0, God source energy. So there's a God sent on this. Now, 2 major arcanas. We also have this Justice card. And this Justice card is an 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Justice is, this has a lot to do with the scales, weighing the scales. Do we have the feather and the light? We have a light that's on his hand right now. We have Uriel, who is of the light. So we've got a lot of light, a lot of things being exposed, a lot of things being shown, okay? Raguel is the archangel involved in this, and we have this message: be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So we have these 3 major arcanas that do have a very positive spin to them. It is on the higher level. It is on a more divine level. So it is the major arcana level also. So I was going to say very powerful, very strong. We have to keep our levels up. We have to keep our faith up. It may be, it may seem harsh to go through, but we have to be, like I said, fear is a tool of the devil. We cannot allow fear to keep us from moving forward. Okay, let's see what we've got here now. I love the page. This is the page of fire. Now, so we have that fire energy again, the sun energy. Page is, the underlying energy is Taurus, Capricorn. It's also Virgo. It is work energy. It is career. It is money. But now the overlying energy is fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries and Sagittarius has some play in the game. So the page is also a messenger. The page brings about an exciting new adventure, and the fire energy is all for it. The fire energy is saying, yes, let's get this done. Let's get going through this. Now, interesting, we have some type of a lizard with wings on that, but we have this person who looks like just you and me, normal clothes, yet at the same time has this wand or rod and has this light again. So there's a lot of things coming to light during this week. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and patient. News of exciting opportunities. Allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you start. So I do feel like this is not necessarily a personal, but maybe to what the world is all about. Things have to come to the next step. Things have to come to a completion. Okay, now we have an earth energy, and so here we go with this one. Again, that 9 of earth, so the 9 is completion energy. It is earth energy. It is our Taurus, our Virgo, Capricorn, money, job, career. So we've got some earth energy here. We've got a lot of possibilities, a lot of wonderful probabilities. The 9 of earth, the 9 of pentacles, tells me that the things that you've been wishing for, tells me that what the world's been wishing for comes to fruition, okay? It's no longer just this metaphysical, I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it out there. It's actually coming down on earth to be seen. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life. Wow, I'd like that. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. So we have a 19 here tonight. So we have a 19 here. It connects with Uriel. Uriel 19, that is also the sun. So this is the sun, and what it is it's no longer this nebulous thought that's out there. It's actually coming to earth, okay? So connection with that sun, money coming in, good, just a better life, if you want to even call it that, okay? So interesting that with this, especially, like I said, when the world seems like it's at its worst, it's usually that dark before the dawn, okay? Things have to get better. Things have to move forward. Keep your energies very elevated. Keep your vibrations high. Have faith. Have faith. Things are moving. Things are happening in the atmosphere, in the heavens. Okay, let's go on to our Osha Zen Tarot cards. Let's pull one out. Let's see what we have. Yeah, Major Arcana, but this is very fast. It's good energy on these cards too. Good, fast energy. Things happening quicker than you even think. Good outcome. Justice is done. There's a renewal of passion. There's also, just enjoying life again. Enjoying the energies and efforts that people have put into their lives. Now, if you put in a lot of dark energies, well, it's kind of like, what you put in is what you receive. All right, let's go on here. Osha Zen Tarot, what else do you want to say? Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say for what's going on in the world? What's going on in the world? Oh, well, there we go. Possibilities. Possibilities. That one popped. We have a 2, choices, decisions. I do love that. I don't know if the sun is rising or the sun is setting. We have the eagle. The eagle is looking at everything. The eagle is seeing what is out there. We just have, this is just, possibilities are opening up. Now, the eagle also, Scorpio also has a connection with the eagle. Has a connection with the eagle, has the connection with the phoenix, and of course the scorpion. So this could be a time where we see more and more of the possibilities. So even though, like I said, even though sometimes things seem like they're very dark, seem like it's very, what else is there to do? Where are we going with this? There is always possibilities. There is always positive things about to unfold, okay? So let's see what we have to see with all of this. And remember too, I know I'm always into Pluto now direct. Pluto's trying to really get things cleaned up. Really get cleaned up, because it is in the earth energy, and then it will go into Aquarius energy, which is all about our thoughts. It'll be like radical new ways of thinking, new ways of doing something, okay? So do me a favor. Whoa. Let me know what you thought about this. Do me the favor by doing it. And I have to say this because it helps. It helps. Please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, Rumble me too. But most importantly, if I can speak, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.